All right, gentlemen. All right, kings. Welcome back. So, from the good people over at Cosmic Verse, we're going to take a look over some women whining and complaining that men are just no longer providing for women the way they used to, because God forbid we would want to spend our money on our own hobbies.
I think a man moving a woman into his home that he was already living in,
Yeah.
paying the bills on his own, to me, that's not providing for you.
Yeah. No.
Especially if you're moving in there and you're now cooking, you're like making his life easier. You're cooking, you're cleaning, you're helping him, sleeping with him every night. Like you're providing a full service for room and board. You know, like to me, it's like, it's one thing if he got a different place, you know, for you to a bigger spot.
Yeah.
I don't know, like buying a house for you guys, that's a little different. Putting you on the lease, the mortgage.
I get what you're saying.
But to me, I think a lot of women are like, oh my God, he's like moving me in and providing for me. But I'm like, he was paying those bills whether you were there or not.
Yes, he is providing for you because now you don't have to pay rent. Now you don't have to pay the utilities. All you have to do is suck an F and make some sandwiches. Oh, this guy moved me into his house and now I get to swim and all I have to do is turn on the robot vacuum. Yes, he is providing for you, you nitwit.
The thing that I genuinely need men to understand is that women are not difficult. And the reason why your woman is probably not listening to you, it's because you don't have the funds to back up what you're saying. Women do listen if they feel like they are listening to a leader and a provider. But if you are somebody who is doing absolutely nothing in their lives, how can you possibly expect a woman to be completely submissive and fall into her feminine?
So what she's saying is women follow men with money, so you are not a person, you are a product because you're going to be bought, sold, and paid for, right?
Every time a man says that women are just looking for a man to financially provide, they are telling on themselves twice. Number one, you have no money. Number two, you have nothing else to offer. Most women today are not looking for that. They have their own money.
Ma'am, go to LA, Miami, New York, see all the hot 20 young something or others with their 40-year-old, 50-year-old boyfriends and ask them, if your man lost all that money, would you still be with him? Let's see how many of them still say yes.
A man isn't a provider, he's a loser. This is what social media is telling young girls and young women, and quite frankly, it scares the hell out of me. I'm Tabby, and as you know, I always tell the truth, and I am telling the truth about this. Social media is telling young girls that men need to be the providers. And when I mean the providers, I don't mean going out and doing your average 9 to 5, bringing in an average wage. I'm talking about providing in a way above the normal person's means. I'm talking about expensive holidays all the time. I'm talking about designer handbags. I'm talking about mini breaks. I'm talking about the woman not having to work at all. I'm not talking about a comfortable lifestyle. I'm talking about an extravagant lifestyle. This is what young women are being told that men need to do to be the providers.
And the funny thing is, these women who are 5, 6s, maybe even a 7 that want this extravagant lifestyle from a man, what makes them special? What makes them think they're worth it? See, social media has warped people's perceptions. Yeah, you're going to find the rare guy who's a Twitch streamer, YouTuber, whatever, that makes a respectable amount of income. But that's a diamond in the rough. That's not even like a 1% man. That's probably 0.5% of a man. But these women think that these men are just everywhere, that every third of a man, every 1 out of 3 guys is what? A millionaire? 1 out of every 10 is what? A billionaire? These women are so delusional.
Why are women placing these demands on men and wanting a good quality man when they're not even producing themselves? I see this happen all the time. Like all this responsibility and accountability is held to men, but it's not held to women in the same way. Like men need to provide more than the bare minimum, blah, blah, blah. Yes. Don't get me wrong. I just believe that men should pursue and chase and be persistent. Buy flowers, make your girl feel special, talk to her, spend quality time, rub her feet. I'm down for all the things. I love all the things. And I think that good quality men are amazing and all the praise to good quality men. But women, you still want to talk to Jim, John, and Joe, but you want this guy to be so serious about you. Stop having high demand when you're not producing.
See, once again, she's like, yeah, guys need to provide and rub my feet and pursue and flowers and me and me and me. And how much stuff can I get out of these guys? But ladies, if you want to talk to multiple people, hey, that's your choice. But if you belong to everyone, then you belong to no one.
Quickest way to tell if a man is broke is simply tell him you're hungry. And if he says anything other than what's your Cash App, what's your Zelle, or what you want, I got it, he's broke. He's not having it. And
He's broke, says the freeloading parasite who doesn't want to spend their own money. Ma'am, get a job. Get a second job. Spend your money. Eat a bowl of cereal. Pack a lunch. Make a lunch. Maybe skip a couple meals. Go hungry. I'm hungry. Pay me. I'm hungry. Pay my bills. Feed me. Just, they're financial vampires is what they are.
Tell me why when I take a nap, it's fine, it's cute, it doesn't bother my husband in the slightest. But like when he takes a nap, it irrationally annoys me.
Imagine coming home from your 10, 11, 12-hour day, spending 2 hours a day in traffic, and you want to take a little bit of a power nap before you take your wife out to lunch, or depending on what you're doing for the weekend. You're like, okay, I'm going to lay down for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And she just gets annoyed. Why aren't you doing more? Why aren't you making more money? Why aren't you mowing the lawn? Why aren't you helping with the kids? Why aren't you fixing the roof? Blah, 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 blah. See, this just goes to show that women don't love men the same way that men love women. They just look at us as a utility, free labor. Anyways, guys, it seems that these women are taking notice that we are keeping our wallets clenched and tight to ourselves. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Anyways, guys, I figured leave it there. As always, take care and take it easy.